Hey, welcome to Blue Jay Banner Today on this wonderful Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. Thanks for joining us. If you're a longtime subscriber to Blue Jay Banner to our YouTube channel, thanks so much. Make sure and tell all your friends. If you're not, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It helps us out a ton as we keep growing this channel and this new concept with Blue Jay Banner. And just a FYI to everybody, we've had a couple questions about this when I run into people. Um, Yes, yes, the post game show is a full go, and we actually got some information yesterday and working on some new things for it. So it's going to be kind of exciting. So appreciate the support there. All right,
Season's coming fast,
um,
Tim.
it is. We got Mike Schmidt, AJ Andreessen, his first appearance on Blue Jay Banner today. You people are going to see a lot of AJ. He's going to be he's going to be a big part of what we do going forward. So AJ, welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
All right. We're going to do random Blue Jay of the week today. Before we get to that, I just want to mention our sponsor, Infusion Brewing Company, infusionbrewing.com. Make sure and go there. You can check out all the beers that are flowing out of their taps right now, the new fall beers. Tons of great beers. And they have, Schmitty, correct me if I'm wrong, do they have any kind of cocktails there other than the beers?
Yeah, at the tasting room they do,
Yeah.
and they've got a great setup with the TV. Go in, sit at the bar, and catch a game. I'm sure they will treat you right. It's
Yes.
I'm a big fan of that Mexican lager that they've
Oh
got.
yeah.
Little
Oh,
lighter, little crisper, good summer beer.
I forgot about that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, they had me taste test a bunch of them last year, and that was one of them. It was very good.
yeah,
Very good.
good stuff.
Nice kick to it.
Yeah.
Nice kick to it. I think you combine that with the dill pickle, and you got something going on there.
Oh, now you're. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a tailgate in a glass.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. And you know what? That pizza's damn good.
Hey, well,
The pizza they have there is great.
all pizzas are good. Some are just better than others.
Yeah, I
But no,
know.
it's good.
It goes well with the beer. Pairs
Yeah.
well with the beer, as they say. So check them out at infusionbrewing.com. Um, also, uh, if you want to play this game, because we've had a lot of people talk to me about it, if you want to play this game, just either send an email to bluejaybanter@gmail.com or put it down in the comments section here of the YouTube channel, and we'll get you on. We're looking for some new competitors.
Lord knows
So
I'm beatable.
to tee up the game, Schmitty is 2-0. He's undefeated so far. So he's a
I'm
tough
I'm a
competitor.
Chicago Bears 2-0. I'm very, very weak.
We're giving Mike Rochon the week off to kind of contemplate his lot in Random Blue Jay and see if he can do some studying or something. I don't know. AJ's in. I know AJ. You've been a longtime fan, right, AJ?
Yep, for about 15 years. Probably longer, but really started to get into it when I turned 16. So,
All right. Well, then today's going to work for you. All right. So let me explain for those that haven't seen Random Blue Jay of the Week what it is. It's a competition between two people. We may throw in three at some point. I don't know. But at any rate, what it is, I will read off 10 clues. Each clue will be more revealing as it goes along. Obviously, the first couple of clues nobody's going to have. It could be anybody in the world, for crying out loud. But as it goes along, the clues become more obvious. These are players in this quarter century, so from 2000 to 2025. And I will give the clues. We have Mike and AJ. So if you have a guess, shout out your name. Mike and or AJ, all right? Just shout out your name, then that person gets in. Because a lot of times a clue comes up and boom, both people will get it. So each of these competitors get two guesses, so they can have one and miss it. No problem. Game keeps going. If they miss on the second one, then their competitor gets to hear all the rest of the clues and get. So you basically got one free shot. Like I would highly recommend go for it if you've got an inkling of an answer. I think we've seen that so far play out in the game so far. All right. So if you gentlemen are ready,
Let's do it.
let's do
Ready?
it. All right. So, random Blue Jay of the week. Clue number 1. He has been to Australia. Clue number 2. Played 4 seasons at Creighton. Clue number 3. Has a special connection to Blue Jay Banner. I should mention, by the way, no one can use, we already know this, no one can use the internet or their phone or anything. You people at home, fire away. Try and do it. Number 4, connection to Sunrise. All right. Clue number 5. Played in 5 NCAA tournament wins. And at that time, that ranked second all time. Clue number 6, redshirted.
Mike,
Mike has an answer.
is this Jacob Epperson?
That is incorrect. So you've used up one guess. That was a good guess. Good guess, by the way. Well, I see the Australian. I see the Australian thing going on there. So that's one guess. So now you kind of gotta get the answer to guess. Otherwise, AJ can go all the way through. All right. So let me read them again. Australia played 4 seasons at Creighton. Connected in a special way to Blue Jay Banner. Connected to Sunrise. Played in 5 NCAA tournament wins. Number 6 was redshirted. Number 7, started as a freshman. All right, here we go. Clue number 8, known for defense. Clue number 9, won a Big East championship.
Mike,
Mike is going for the win.
is this Damian Jefferson?
That is incorrect.
Dang.
Mike is no longer undefeated. AJ gets the last clue.
Can't say I didn't go for it.
Oh, you went for it. You went for it. I thought this would be slightly easier than this, but maybe my clues are not revealing enough. All right. So, won a Big East championship was the last clue. Clue number 10. His overall play, especially defense, helped take down the Bobcats in the NCAA tournament.
Now I know.
So this has got to be the 2019 year, the year they tied for the Big East with Seton Hall. I don't have a good guess, honestly. I'm gonna take a swing and just say. Yeah,
Well, you got 2 guesses. You have 2 guesses
I
left.
know,
So,
I know, but
yeah,
I just.
yeah. So I have bonus clues now, so I can do some bonus clues.
Yeah, let's hear some bonus clues.
Bonus clues.
Clue 11.
This is great.
Player. What's that? What's that, AJ?
Let's hear them.
All right. Clue 11. This player's from Omaha.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Kyrie Thomas, but I don't think he played here 4 years.
Is that your guess? That's your first guess? That is you're right. That is incorrect. He did not play for you. Clue number 12. His father played at Nebraska, and he had relatives that played at Omaha.
Wow. A lot of Omaha ties. I should know this. Mike, do
Clue
you know who
number
it is now?
another clue 13. This player was a point guard. For most of his career, played backup point guard.
Let's go Jet Canfield.
That is incorrect. Mike, you have it, though.
It's Sharif Mitchell.
It is Sharif Mitchell. No winner today. Although, Mike, you do get a loss. So you're now 2-1.
I get a loss?
Actually, you both get losses. AJ's 0-1. 2-1.
I was like, oh, this feels like a backdoor win.
You used up your guesses. Sharif Mitchell. Pretty amazing.
I was trying to remember did Epperson play 1 or 2 minutes in some NCAA games that I couldn't
he didn't play. He wasn't here long enough to get all those tournament wins.
But
it was
what
pretty
is
amazing when I wrote
Reef's
this.
connection to Australia?
Well, his connection to Australia was the team went on a summer trip to Australia.
Oh.
The thing that stumped me was that you said he started as a freshman. I do not remember Sharif starting as a freshman.
He actually started. I don't remember that either until I read this. He started his actual very first game.
That's also why I felt stupid saying Jet Canfield, because I knew he didn't start, but I didn't know.
So I'm guessing he started his first game. I'm trying to think of who that would be, what year that would be, because his junior year would have been. You were right, AJ. You were on the right track with the Big East Championship, but that was like the year. This year was the Big East Championship year was the COVID year, so there was no tournament, right? Then there was the next year where we beat Ohio. Am I correct on that? Yeah.
And of course, the funny thing being that Reef eventually played at Ohio and finished his career there.
Right.
Did his dad play at Nebraska or Cincinnati?
His dad was at 3 schools: Nebraska, Cincinnati, and one other one. And then yeah, I think he had a relative that played at Omaha as well.
That's the other reason I didn't think it was Sharif, because you said 4 years at Creighton, and I thought since he finished his career at Ohio that he couldn't have 4 years there.
Yeah, so he got a medical red shirt, and that's why I said he redshirted that 1 year. He got a medical red shirt the third year.
I'm feeling like these clues are bogus. In fact, we're going to start, evaluating the question asker, perhaps.
I would say 3 out of 10 today.
Yeah.
Started as a freshman.
3 out of 10 would not recommend.
I don't know how I can get that any better. Was known for his defense. He was known for his defense.
Oh, it's Sharif fence. I mean,
yeah,
that guy heated up point guards like anybody.
Won a Big East championship. Can't get any clearer than that.
No, and my guess that DJ was dumb because he was a sophomore when he came in. So, but I like.
DJ didn't play 4 years either, did he?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he didn't redshirt either. Yeah, but I mean, it's tough. I thought the Sunrise would kind of give it away early on.
Oh, now I'm like,
played at Sunrise Academy.
And now I remember that. Yeah, that school in is it Wichita?
Yes, it is. Sunrise. The big ones are Sunrise, Wasatch, obviously, Mount Verde, Lalamere, and then there's the one in New Hampshire. There's like 5. I mean, there's more than that, but those are the 5 that pop out at me. That, Sunrise. Sunrise is a big one that travels around the country and plays all these games.
In honor of your club championship this weekend, I guess I was just swinging away, man. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, all right. Well, I tried to get a more, current one. This is AJ's first time. It's difficult. Now you get kind of the feel. Yeah, frankly, I don't know how I would do with some of these. Like if I didn't know the clues, like I don't know. Like this one would have stumped me with the 5 wins. That would have thrown me way off the track of Sharif. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
but I
Like I said,
guess
No, I
Sharif
mean
would be the
they're
first.
good stumpers, man.
It
what
was
was
the
that,
first
AJ?
person I thought of was Sharif, and then as soon as you said started his freshman year, I said it's not him. So hindsight.
Really? Wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, I
He
never
was
would
off
have
the
guessed
track.
that he started, but I
Stunned
mean,
me.
yeah, he was.
He started his very first game, but then he only started a handful of games from there on out.
And then looking back at Sharif's career, poor Sharif, the guy that you would say, my gosh, Sharif is hitting all these shots in practice, and when it came to game time, he could not buy a three, and they were great open looks, and what could you say? But his
Yeah.
I don't know, is it the Dotzler effect or something where guys that we know are good players offensively just can't, for whatever reason, hit shots? No offense to Josh, but another one of our great defensive point guards that just struggled on offense for 4 years.
Did he? And I could be totally wrong on this, but didn't he hit a big 3 in that Ohio game?
I think he did, yeah.
I could be way off on that one.
Which we celebrated every darn three he ever did hit. But yeah, he just and then actually had a nice career where I
Didn't
think
he
he
make the
averaged
game?
like
Didn't he
12 and
actually make
6
the
at
game?
Ohio.
Did he hit the free throws? Is that what it was? Something
He
sticks
hit
in my mind that
something.
he had a hand in the game-winning shot, like whether it was a free throw or a layup or something. I don't
Well, in
remember.
that
I thought he
Ohio
had like
game,
a hand in it.
who was the stud for Ohio? We were a very popular upset
Oh
pick,
yeah,
like we
so we held him to
always seem to
one
be
for
in the
10. Yeah,
tournament.
we held him a 1 for 10 shooting.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
held
he
him a one
averaged
for 10
13
shooting.
points a
So
game in Ohio. And
yeah,
shot 36% from three.
yeah. At 36, very respectable.
Respectable. Hmm.
I mean, shoot, we had guys like Mitch and those guys that were kind of that were great shooters have a few years where they're mid 30s.
that's something that we'll talk about someday. Isn't it weird how fans like they just expect like they just can't expect everybody to make every three. You know what I mean? Oh, well, he missed a couple. Well,
Well,
yeah.
in our offense, we do, which is
Well, I know, but I mean,
right.
somebody shoots over 40% from 3 is considered to be pretty good,
Oh
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you're gonna miss 3 out of 5, like but fans are just like, oh man, he missed a couple of threes. Well, yeah, yeah,
But
you
then
know.
you look at some of the greats, and you're like, holy crap, Corver hit 48% of his threes his senior year, or something like that, and Raggy and some others like they just put
Yeah, Rocky had some big games, but you kind of forget the games he drew. He drew some goose eggs too, like 0 for
yeah.
6 type
No,
things.
I'm
He
just
had some
saying,
nights where he
career
was
wise,
off.
like that Corver
Mitch, the
number
same
just
way with
stands out.
Mitch. Mitch had some bad
Oh yeah,
nights,
oh for
especially
sure.
early on in his career. He got more consistent as he got later on.
Mitch's thing
Even
was that
like,
UCLA game where he broke out early and hit a bunch as a
yeah,
freshman.
I was at practice yesterday, and you know, every time Jackson got a wide open, he missed that one. But okay, he's not going to make them all.
Right.
You know, you know. Although Josh Dix yesterday made them all, so there you go.
Well, there
And
we go. The
Isaac Trout,
legend of Josh
our,
Dix begins.
our friend Isaac Trout was on fire yesterday, by the way.
Oof,
And AJ and I'll talk more about this tomorrow. By the way, so that was one clue. Special connection Blue Jay Banner. Reef was actually when NIL started. Reef and Hawkins were our first 2 NIL players that we gave money to, and they were part of the whole thing and did
See, now it feels like we've
podcasts
been doing NIL forever. If
with
Hawk
your
was part of
members
it.
and yeah. So all right, well that's it. Sharif Mitchell. Add him to the list of Caleb Joseph, Daryl Ashford, and I'm blanking on the third one. I was talking with Justin Carter yesterday, and I was trying to tell him some of the guys that we had in here that he probably played with. But there was another one. I'm just totally blanking on who the last one was.
Well, it sounds like today's version of the game.
Well, at least I know I'm not crazy because he only started 4 games his whole time at Creighton.
Right. Right. I know. That's why it was so amazing. So I knew that
When you
starting as a freshman would throw everybody off.
well, when you said that clue, I thought he started his whole freshman year, so that's what really threw me off.
Exactly.
So, who would
Tricky.
have been the starter? Was Mintz the starter then?
Um.
And he was hurt?
Had to be Mintz.
Yeah.
That's
Or,
what
or
I'm
we
thinking.
or we went. No, I don't think Zagorowski was. I mean, we can look it up, but I don't. I think
I was a
Zagorowski
second.
was. Yeah. Zagorowski would have been like you got to remember he had a redshirt year, so this was 4 years removed. So yeah, Zagorowski was not there then. So that would have had to have been Davion Mintz at that point. Would have been, and if you remember, we weren't sure. We kind of brought him in as a 1-2 guard, so
Right.
he kind of got forced into being in the point guard position because then Reef had injuries on and off too. That kind of, I
Oh,
think
yeah, he had that
I
hip.
think he got injuries in his freshman year too. So, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. Although
He shot well over 30% from three at Creighton, so he took like a 8% jump when he went to Ohio.
really, so what did he shoot at Ohio?
He shot 36% at Ohio and less than
Wow.
29% at Creighton.
Yeah, yeah. Well, a little different competition too. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, that's it. Sharif Mitchell today. We want to thank everybody. Make sure and hit that subscribe and like button. And AJ and I will be back with you tomorrow to discuss more basketball things. By the way, so tomorrow night, the headline, it's a sellout home opener, Creighton, Louisville. Oh, boy, the Jays could sure use a big time win, you know?
Well, there's also a
Um,
soccer game tomorrow, home game, as it's Parents Weekend.
yes, it
So
is Parents
all
Weekend.
sorts of J activities.
So if you're a parent, you need to go. Um, the other thing, too, came out yesterday. I just want to mention, and we'll talk about it again tomorrow. That they have a whole new court. Pretty sweet looking. It's a gray court, and the head of the Blue Jay logo, like this, just the bird, is covers the entire court.
Oh,
And
Where
you
is
think
that?
the volleyball, they got a brand new court that just got put down for the matches, and then the border has different things on it. But one thing it has is Blue Jay heads that have the different years they, I think, won the Big East on them. Kind of cool. And you think of the head, you're thinking, oh God, that's got to be look awful, but it's very like not predominant. And apparently, this company that does the floor has all these analytics and stuff. But anyway, this gray floor is supposed to really highlight the players and their jerseys and everything. So as you're watching it on TV or at the game, you really, it's almost like a 3D type thing, So,
is that
so
game televised tomorrow night?
it is televised tomorrow night on FS1 at 8 o'clock, I believe, or 8:30.
I have to debate
Yeah.
watching. I feel like I'm a jinx every time I watch them. They struggle.
Yeah, it's on Friday night, so kind of a open Friday night window. I think we should be good there. So
Mhm.
should get a lot of. It helps. Who's the guy on ESPN? His daughter. I didn't know his daughter played for Texas, so we played against her. Not Booger, but the other guy that
Hmm.
came, I think, from LSU. Was it? I don't know why. Spears, maybe. I'm blanking. But anyway, he was just talking about it the other day when he was on. He's on the morning shows, and he was talking football. They were talking about his daughter. His daughter was named Freshman of the Week in the SEC. So he was saying supposedly that they played. He said they played Louisville last night. I don't know. I didn't check that out, but let's see. All right, enough of that. All right, we'll be back with you tomorrow. Thanks a lot, guys.
Go
Thanks. Have a good
Jays.
day.
All right, hold on.